I can go. We'll see how this unprepared attempt goes here. Okay. Okay, so one thing that's already in the product and another thing that will come in soon. There we go. So here we have a demo, just a random dashboard or workbook. Under rename now, don't autofill. You can see this advanced option. You can go ahead and rename the identifier if you want. And what this does is it changes the sort of stub or identifier that we use for the document to whatever you want. There are quite a few boundaries in what we let you type in there. Please stop autofilling. Last pass. Ugh, anyway. So we say 2 to 24, so you can't have one for red. You can't do dollar signs, all those things. You are allowed underscores and dashes, so demo dash would work. Minus demo. The reason we built this actually is that it's sort of the same mechanism that drafts will eventually use, of basically you're swapping one document in for another. This does have a potential use case today for embed folks who want to use sort of a, let's call it a very loose version of publishing, where they could basically make a copy of dashboard somewhere else, embed it with a name that they know, and then if they want to replace it, they can basically move the published one off that location and put a different one there. You can't collide, so you have to move one out of the way. It's all a little jank, but you could do it if you wanted to. The reason we don't recommend that super is that things like your schedules aren't going to follow you if you copy over. So that is there. The other thing that probably is this future improvement is, I go find another one over here. Sure. Is right now, I really wish, if I try to collide these, it'll yell at me, but just down here after I save, it won't actually do it till we push the change. So it won't let me collide them, but it doesn't do it with a dialog there. So improvements to come there at some point. But the other thing that is in here is, this is on a branch. This isn't launched yet. Go away. If you hack your URL and put in read-only, we have the beginning of read-only workbooks here. So I'm going to just give me a flip of other tabs. This is the read version and the read-only version. Major differences are I can't toggle the chart results. Eventually, some of these things will come back. I can't turn on I can't look at the SQL. I can't add tabs. My menus are significantly limited down to things I can do. SQL shouldn't be there, but still working. So basically, you can't change anything. You can see your model changes. These checkboxes will go away soon. And you can actually see your history. But if you go into history, it doesn't offer you a restore option because, again, this is a read-only document. So this is all kind of fake, to be totally fair. It's not really working yet because it's just plumbing in the UI pieces. But lots more to come there to actually get us a read-only mode that we can use. I think that's it. So, yeah. Oh, I guess if you have questions, there's a, I'll just put it in the row. There is a huge issue. Please don't add more to it. But that covers all the things that are on deck for read-only mode to sort of power drafts. So if you saw stuff that you think shouldn't be there, it's probably touched on in there as we kind of walk this down. And read-only gives us the ability to actually have a published document that you can't touch. You have to go make a draft and then publish the draft. Solve a lot of the pain points we have right now.
So slick.